You know, it's just sort of come about here late. We really hadn't thought a lot about any of these type of accolades until you sort of get here now, and you don't want to add pressure to a game. And I didn't think we came out. I don't know if it had anything to do with it. The eastern part of it was just their good play, and they do have some nice players on their team, and we got ourselves in a hole. We're down 15 and cut it to 2. Did a nice job coming back, but it wasn't our best start. And hopefully it was just one of those games. We have to get back on track. I think you do have to treat them one game at a time, but you don't want to have a game where with 4 to go and the importance of the games, you just don't want to have a game where you're flat and not ready to play at this point. Definitely, we were hoping that year 3 we would have a very competitive, tough team, and to be honest, not sure that we knew we could be as good as we played so far. Still got a lot of work ahead, but to have 18 wins at this point in time and be 8-4 in conference is very pleasantly surprised. But I could tell after last season, once our season finished, that we had a lot of returning players, that their dedication seemed to be at a high level, and we had a very good spring, had a good summer, and we had a great fall. We've had a couple new coaches that added to our staff, have been a big help, and it's been a very nice process, good process. I thought the first 2 years went sort of as I anticipated, and we were hoping to have a winning season, and so it has been somewhat on target, but definitely better than maybe anticipated up to now. I think it's been nice in the fact that we've had a lot of folks that have had good solid years, maybe not 1 or 2 performers that you could just look at and say this person's come much further than we thought. I think they've all made good strides, and their work ethic has been good, and I think they've had something to prove, wanted to have a successful season, and just the fact our history has not been one that's been in a real positive manner in terms of wins and losses. To have a winning season, and postseason tournaments have not come easy here at all. There's never been a team playing NCAA tournament or the NIT, and right now we're our second in the league, and we'll see. Got a long way to go to keep that second spot, but as dominant as Belmont has been, the second seed would certainly have a great shot at an NIT bid, and then we've had call from the WBI, the only other women's event. We feel like we have an excellent shot there, and I think one Morehead team was able to get an invitation to WBI. So some nice things that could be rewarded. Try not to think we don't talk a lot about that to our team. We've mentioned it maybe casually, but it's more about winning games, and we got a tough Tennessee State squad waiting on us on Wednesday.